same again. Save us all, young and old. Save us all, sick and poor.
That is such a beautiful guitar, and I have to say,
It's a present, isn't it?
it's so beautiful. I love it so much. It's like, it's such a gorgeous guitar. I'm like, yeah, I'm just like looking at it the whole time, thinking how the inlaid.
It's a reissue of a 1942 Southern Jumbo.
It's gorgeous. I love that
It's got the
guitar.
old Gibson logo on it.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. I love it. It's really, really nice. But I was also thinking that it's pretty cool that you are now a black cat, because if anyone I know, you definitely have 9 lives.
Don't tempt fate. You always say that.
I was thinking that when you were saying save us all. I'm thinking, like, if anyone's going to say that, come over closer. Yeah, you are like an official cat.
Yeah, I remember tripping with some friends once and they thought I was a cat.
See, maybe that's your spirit animal, as it
Yeah,
goes
I love
these
cats.
days.
Well, I love dogs too.
Yeah, well,
I'm a
pets
big animal.
in general, right? So you brought this Chrissie Hynde book. Are you in it?
Yeah, I haven't read it yet, but
You heard you were in it?
no, and she told me. She read it to me.
Oh,
She read me. Look what she signed.
dear guest.
No, 2 cats without whom.
Knew she wouldn't be Chrissie Hynde. Exactly.
So
Because
that's
you
very
were the
nice.
original Pretender. When did you see her?
About a month ago, she was in town doing not reading. She was just being interviewed on WNYC.
How cool is that?
I
What a
went- I
nice cover.
Yeah, I went down there and. You know,
Unannounced?
obviously, yeah, but I suppose you had to get on some kind of list, but
Yeah.
I wasn't. But I went there and they started looking, and I said, "I'm not on the list, but just tell her I'm here, and I'm
Right.
sure she's gonna let me in."
Yeah, and she
So
did.
yeah, they said, "Sit down a moment." And like a minute later, "Oh, would you like to go?" And,
Oh, so she was so happy to see you.
yeah, and so I sat at the back, and it was perfect timing. It was just before she went on, so I sat down, I interviewed her, and then at the end, I walked up to the front, and she was just holding court, waving to people. And she spotted me, and her face lit up. And she said, "Oh, come on up."
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
So I went up, and then like this, you know, a lot of her girl fans know who I am and that, and so like, she introduced me, and then like we sat down, the mics were still on, and we're chatting. You know, I mean, I'm sure we weren't on the air, but like the mics are still on. So
Right.
we chatted a bit. Then we went in the dressing room, and she read some of the chapter I'm in.
Wow, you had no idea.
Just the 2 of us. Nobody else was in the room at that point. Just her. It was like bizarre. She was reading.
Wow.
And then like, she gave me that copy, signed it, and that.
Isn't
and then,
that wonderful?
then we went out, and then she had all her friends waiting. Her fans were outside, so she kept insisting on having pictures taken with me.
That's so nice. So she's real.
Yeah, she's for real.
She's
and then we
for
went
real.
to her hotel and spent almost 2 hours, just the 2 of us. Nobody, no minders, no management, nobody, no photographers.
Catching up on
I
life.
didn't take a picture. I was too
Right.
busy talking. You know what I
That's
mean?
wonderful. When was the last time you had seen her before that?
Well, I see her every show, but you get 5 minutes if you're lucky.
Yeah.
I spoke to her for almost 2 hours. It's the longest I've talked to her since 1978 when we put that band together.
Right. Wow. Yeah,
So
Gas
that's very
was
good.
one of the original Pretenders.
We weren't called the Pretenders, but I helped put that what would turn
was
into
the
the
original
Pretenders.
name of the band?
She used to call us the Hereford Bulls because me and Pete were from Hereford,
Cool.
and in the end, they all came from Hereford.
Except her.
Yes.
Right. Wow, that's really nice to hear, though.
And she gave me her email. She's talked about maybe making music together because she's
Oh,
right. She's right
yes.
into playing now. You know, like she's playing with a pub band
She's
in
so
London.
good.
She's great.
She's
she just
great.
wants to play, I think.
Yeah.
And she said maybe we should make some music together. And she was sorry she couldn't make our gig at the sidewalk that night. She was flying around.
Oh,
You know?
isn't that lovely? I
Yeah.
love that Chrissie Hynde. She was actually in South by Southwest when we were there. She played, and it was so cool. But she is the
She's
real
real.
deal. That's so
Lovely
nice to
voice.
hear.
Beautiful
And she
voice.
slept with all the right people.
Oh, yeah.
She did! I mean, come on! I mean, you gotta give it up to that.
Yeah, sure.
She did. She definitely did, right? I know. Did she sleep with you?
That's the skeleton.
Is that why you were alone in the hotel room for
No,
two?
no,
You
it's
kept
funny.
saying it was
No.
just me and her.
No, it was funny when we got out of the limo.
You guys
She
leave
said
the
to
light
her
on?
manager, "Oh, Gas and I are going to have sex now."
Yeah, exactly. It sounds like like you just might have. Oh, well, you never know. Is she worth it? She's good.
Well, you're really putting him on the spot here.
Oh, yes. He should be able to handle it. He's a cat.
This is all a long time ago.
Right, exactly.
Let's leave it when she was here.
Okay, there you go. Whoa. There you go.
I actually slept with her, and I was a meat in the sandwich of. I could be a skirt. I was a meat in the sandwich of Chrissie and
Good song.
Joy Farron, Mick Farron's ex-wife.
Whoa.
She was crashing at her place.
Here
and
you
I
go.
was-
Here's a piece of chocolate, love.
Thank you, darling.
See, we didn't get the skeletons out of you. There you go. No wonder she wrote the book for you. Yes, exactly. No, it's nice that you're in this book. It's wonderful. Go buy the book. Do you know what page you're on?
No, I haven't. I haven't had time to read it, and I figure I'm not going to get in touch with her till I have read it,
Of course.
and then I'll email her and say.
Well, I think she's one of the best.
Yeah, I told her I thought she was going to be famous, and she said I didn't. I said, well, I knew you were going to be.
Yeah, she's a wonderful inspiration to so many girl rockers, and she
Oh,
also
she was a
looks
great
so
inspiration to
good.
girls. Yeah,
So,
she looks great now. blonde
I
hair.
know. I saw her. She looks amazing. She's great.
Her voice, I love her voice. I really do.
It's a special voice. I think Chrissie Hynde is definitely a prize to the music industry.
God bless
So you're playing Friday night with Love
yeah, Love
Pirates
Pirates. We're on at the witching hour.
when it turns literally into
The
Halloween.
official first band of Halloween.
Yeah. Woo.
And then then later on that night, we're playing at Parkside as well at 10 o'clock.
On the
So we're doing
31st.
we're doing 2 gigs on Halloween.
So are you going to wear the same costume or
No.
different?
What time are you guys playing the other gig?
10 o'clock on Saturday night at
Oh, Saturday.
Parkside.
Okay, great. I'll try to come check that out too.
Yeah, so
Nice.
we're here at midnight, and
So you're trick
so it's
or
Black
treat?
Black Cats, then you, right?
We got the
Let's
black
let Jurgen talk about Friday right now,
Dylan Greenberg, who I was just in her movie Dark Prism.
which we showed the
She
trailer.
works for Traumaville Studios, Toxic Avenger, and all that crew.
Amazing.
She lit it up here on the last show I was on, so I wanted to have her
She's great.
open up with a couple numbers, and then we have a solo reggae artist, Nizaya Undeniable from the Bronx. They'll both do about 2 songs, and then we have the bands. The Black Cats, then the Rude Ones, the Bowery Boys, and the Love Pirates. And we have a special performance from our good friend, who's the professional dominatrix and burlesque
that's
dancer,
right.
Yeah.
Miss Vivian. She'll be here doing
Vivian.
her number. Her self-piercing burlesque act.
And she will
Right.
kick his
Yep.
butt if you want it.
She's going on right before the
She
Bowery
has.
Boys.
She's done it
Right,
on
in,
our
right in
show.
between the bands.
And she's a pin lady. She sticks like needles in
And
her
her boobs and her eyes.
everywhere. It's just
Oh, yeah.
wild. I mean,
I met her when I was painting a dungeon. She was working there.
Ah.
It's called the Salon de Sade.
oh, and you were only there painting, is that
I
right?
was just
Yes.
painting. Yes, I was. I had a job being Karen Curious with her.
Oh, Karen,
Shout out to Karen.
love her.
Yeah,
Karen,
she got me the
Karen.
gig.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yay.
But
She
I
always
saw
comes
saw
up.
some very.
Interesting
It was an
things.
eye opener, I'll tell you.
Wow, stuff you didn't even know existed.
Yes, I really.
Isn't this a wonderful world?
I don't get it personally. I wouldn't like. But I guess it's different strokes for different folks.
Yeah,
literally,
but that's what's good about being alive. It's like there's always something that you've never seen before.
Yes,
Just
that's right.
waiting around the bend.
You never know.
You never know, exactly. So,
All fun, innit?
it is. So, is Facebook the best place to find you?
Yeah, basically, I guess. You know, I don't.
And you know,
It's Tom Edwards
love
on
who we're
Facebook.
talking to. He
And
is a
Love
living
Pirates. We
legend.
have the Love Pirates page and Tom Edwards,
Exactly.
which is
Yes.
Cat's Wild.
Your guest.
Tom Edwards actually sounds like a pirate.
Well,
You know,
yes.
Yeah, he does.
Captain Tom Edwards.
Well, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter what I'm called.
16
I'm
feet
Captain
floor,
Gas.
used to
and I-
Lords of
Yeah.
the Caribbean, you know, that's perfect.
It does. It definitely
Dude.
does.
Captain
It's
Tom
just- I
Edwards.
still find it weird being called Tom. You know, it's because I've had gas for so long. You know, yes. I've had gas for so long.
See, I got on Instagram because I come back to Jurgen Lufton now.
That's why I got no friends.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
Is that what? Is it that kind of gas, or is it the?
I'm joking.
Oh, come on. So am I, gas.
There you
Come
are.
on. People take me seriously. That's the biggest fucking funny thing in the world. So today, I gotta thank you, Jurgen, my beloved Jurgen Munster, for being the Who, and we look so forward to Friday night. Thanks for always including us.
Thank you for having
Thank
me.
you.
Kate Parati, the lovely Kate Parati, thank you for coming here with all your good news. Wow. The pills, yes, great to hear you, Ed, and what you're doing these days. Dawn Bellotti, wow, we all want to be Dawn's BFF, I know I do. The bedside morale, Sam, that was great. That was great. Yes. The future of music. The Black Cats, all of you. Thank you. NYC, Black Cats NYC. Thank you, Frank Wood, for correcting me. I always can use some help in that direction. And the Love Pirate, yes, Wild. Yes.
I'd like to give a shout out to my bandmates.
Please do.
Fletch Dom on guitar, Marty Lowe on drums, and Mitch Zering on bass.
And I need to shout out to my crew, Caroline, Zoe, and Jonathan. Yahoo for all of you.
Hey,
and
hey.
Otto Shrunken Head, thank you so much. We will see
Yes.
you back
I wanna
here
give a quick
in
shout out to-
November. Next week,
Hey, hey.
celebrating Mr. Wood.
Shout out to Frank
Oh,
Wood. Happy birthday, Frank. Coming up for 8 days of Wood.
Get
Don't forget that.
ready. The Wood adventure is right around the corner.
Happy birthday, Frank.
Yeah, Wood is good. We'll be back. Thanks, everybody. Eat some chocolate today. It's the day to eat chocolate. And it's, it's Natural Wild Foods Day today. So it's your day. Go eat some gas. And be wild. Yeah. Push your button.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Smash it up.
Yeah. See you next week.
Uh-huh. It's through the eyes of Rew. Keeping it real. Keeping it blue.
Images of filth playing around me constantly.
This is some sort of sick game!
You are about to take a trip beyond your wildest dreams and your wildest nightmares. Disc Pictures and Toasty Co. presents Dark Prison.
I'll do anything for love, even if it hurts me.
Everything you have ever imagined is just around the corner.
I see sin written upon the forehead of every nasty boy.
Ah, well, fuck it.
Romance,
The whole, completely pathetic nerd thing. It's kinda cute.
suspense,
We have to get out of here. We have to get out of this place.
That's the thing. I just don't know if there is a way out.
erotica,
There is no Jesus here.
explosive action.
Dying is a lonely thing to do, but loneliness is becoming a niche market these days.
What have you done?
Pure terror.
I'm in hell. Eat your face. I'm sorry, God.
A film that could only have been made by an 18-year-old girl.